Hello, this is Katie, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a paper pumpkin kit instead of making just a card that I choose. I had ordered the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator kit, and the paper pumpkin was on back order. I think it was... Oh no, this was something else. Nope, I got a paper pumpkin kit free with that, and it was the Hey Man one with like Father's Day and stuff. And it was missing a couple pieces. I swear it was, because I could not find them anywhere, and I didn't move the pieces far at all. So I told them about it, and they said they would send another one, but eventually they got back to me and said that they didn't have any more. So she sent me to the site to pick from what they did have, and I picked an older one. I don't remember what month it was for. Just kidding. That might be... No, that's not a date for that. So I don't know what month it was for, but this is the... I think it's like Hey There or something. So I'm going to show you kind of what comes with it. And I already opened it, but that's really as far as I got. So this would normally look a lot better. So I'm going to show you these, and then I'll pause while I kind of take it apart. But this is what it should look like when you open it. You have the little welcome booklet. And it's not really an instruction thing. It's just kind of welcoming you to Paper Pumpkin, or to tell people about it. This one comes with the, it says, Hey There, Friend. It's 2 cling stamps, so it's got the stickers and stuff on the back. And then the basic gray color for the Stampin' Spot, just the little square ink pad. And then the rest of it, so I'm going to set the box aside, that's all that's in there. The rest of it is the cardstock. So this is the set. It's the Hey There Try It kit, I guess. And I've seen these before, so this is my favorite of all that they had available to pick from. So they sent me this to replace it, which was really nice of them. So this is what you would make. I think they look different, or they all look the same, or you can do whatever you want with it, really. So I'm going to pause so I can open this up and kind of lay these out, and so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all of them laid out now. This, or the card pieces and everything, came between kind of 2 thicker cardboard pieces to secure them. So these are the pre-folded or pre-scored card bases that you would fold. So you'll need a few basic items for these, like adhesive and a bone folder to flatten it. And these pre-scored cards actually have the Stampin' Up! Logo on it. I don't know if that will zoom in. So you want to probably use the other side. And then with the cling stamps, these are the stickers. The cling stamps are not my favorite to start with, and putting the sticker on them makes them that much more slippery on a cling block. It actually came with a block as well, which is really cool because it's a really good quality, good size. So I'm going to we'll put the sentiment on this one because I have an extra block for the other one. So I would use, I mean, you can't see through it. If you put the sticker on, it might help, but putting the sticker on to identify it, it would go on this side of the stamp. So you'd be able to kind of see where you're stamping, but it doesn't let it stick to the block as well, so I'd rather just guesstimate on where the sentiment is rather than losing the sticky on that. And then this will be the kind of paint splotches. And I just have my own second block for that one. And so we have the kind of the pop-out pieces here. And then the background, which sticks down to the card base in the picture. That's that yellow background. It's kind of at the top in the photo, and it's a gradient going downward. These are envelopes, so I'm just going to set those aside. And then the inside of this, there are instructions. So it looks like it's, it would be all the same design, but obviously you can change it, but you get the same amount for each card. So I'm going to go through one of them, and I'm just going to do it by the photo because it seems pretty simple. There's no specific instructions that would make it any different for me. So it's going to be a kind of like a book opening, and we'll use one of these and stick it down to the vase. So I have my tape runner here. Another thing that doesn't come with it is adhesive, so you'll want to make sure you have that. Use as much as you're comfortable with. I'm always the person who's using all the way around and an X just to cover everything. But a lot of people, you just go around the border. But I just want to make sure it's stuck down for sure. So then it looks like we have one of these, and it looks like they're actually stickers. So this might be a lot easier. So we'll stick that along the edge there, like it is in the photo. And then our stamp, with these little Stampin' spots, the inks, I just run sharp detail scissors, being very careful, along where the seam is, where it would open up on both sides. So I can make sure that the lid is going to come off. I guess there's 3 sides. And it's a little hard sometimes, but there we go. And you can just kind of rip that off. You won't lose the name of it, so it's fine. So then it looks like this here is stamped somewhere near there. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit without moving this too much, because I have to pinch and zoom. Okay, that should be a little better. So I'll run this along the ink pad. It looks like their Stampin' spots are still the material style, not their new squishy foam pads. So they must still be making them that way. But I'm pretty sure this ink is dried out. Wow, that is very dry. No wonder they redid these. Yeah, there's pretty much no ink in that. So I'm just going to use... honestly, it looks fine without it. So on this card, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that part and do the rest. And I'll use a different gray ink for the sentiment. But yeah, the one they sent is pretty dry. And it could be that it was an older kit, but it's sealed, so it shouldn't dry up. But who knows? Let's see what I've got. I'm going to use a Mama Elephant Smoke pigment ink for the sentiment. I'll get our other pieces down first, and we'll do the Hey There Friend in that, which looks like that. So I'll get the banner piece down first. Just line that up with the edge. Again, this is a sticker, so I'm just pushing that down. And then another sticker off the sheet is that one. And then it didn't come with anything else, so for the button, I'm going to assume that it needs some sort of like a Zot, which I have, or glue dot. I happen to have some on hand from my class last time. So on here, I'm going to pick up a couple of them just to make sure it has the height on it to sit up off of that. And then get that stuck down. So I'm sure that's in the instructions somewhere that you have to have something like that. And then I will lightly dab on the pigment ink, since it's a lot more like paint. And I'll go ahead and stamp the sentiment. Okay. So I could stamp the splotches in the pigment ink and put them up there if I wanted to, but you don't really have to. So this looks like 4 of these cards. So I might just go ahead and finish the rest of those, but that's what that looks like. So yeah, kind of disappointed about this here, but I don't really need it. I have other grays. I have a gray dye ink. I've got gray pigment ink. So other than the fact that somebody who doesn't have those things at home might be pretty upset if this were to come dry and have to wait for replacement, that would probably be pretty annoying. And the fact that I don't really like the cling stamps, but as long as you don't put the sticker on, it should be okay sticking to acrylic. And I do like that they included an acrylic block, which is just another to add to my collection. And it's really nice. They have the kind of that divot in the side for gripping. So that is it. Thank you for watching.